What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Motivational Monday. Um, I was playing with my kids last week, and it was actually last Monday, and it was just like a busy normal night at the house. Um, my wife and I were kind of making dinner together, and my mother-in-law was over, and man, we were just all hanging out, and Emmy, which is my middle. So she's 5, and then my oldest, Isaiah, is 7. Isaiah is a girl. We call her Zaya. Um, Emmy got the idea that she wanted to set up a little mock lemonade stand. So, and my girls, man, they love to do like little things like that with their dolls and stuff, and then they love to give my wife and I like little coins so that we can come and pay them for whatever services that they're providing at the time, which I love that, little business women. And anyway, Emmy got this idea that she was going to do this lemonade stand, and so she gets everything set up, and being that they're siblings, Zaya heard Emmy say that she was going to do a lemonade stand. So Emmy gets everything set up. It's pretty much completely done. It's ready for her first customer, which was going to be me. But in that time, I was kind of in the kitchen. I told Emmy as soon as I was done with what I was doing, I would come to her lemonade stand. So from that time of me saying that to when it was actually time to go to this store, Isaiah decides that she wants to open up a orange juice stand right next to Emmy in our living room. The space is pretty limited, so across the street, if you will, Isaiah is wanting to set up this orange juice stand. And immediately, Zaya goes in, starts getting everything set up, and Emmy, she's man, she's so sweet. She's she's just really emotional and sensitive. So as soon as Zaya starts to set up her little orange juice stand, Emmy runs away crying. And by this point, I'm done with putting stuff together for dinner. Tara's got it under control, so I give Emmy a moment, and then I walk around to her, and she is sitting on our stairs in a little ball, and she is sobbing, saying that nobody's going to go to her lemonade stand now because Isaiah has an orange juice stand right across the street. And then, we kind of are talking through some of that stuff, and a little bit of an aha moment happened for me. I'm like, man, these kids are 5 and 7, and really this story of this happens over and over and over again in quote unquote real life. To me, and there's people that are going to disagree with me, but there's really not many new ideas on this planet. There are, and there are some really extremely gifted individuals that come up with a brand spanking new thing that's completely undiscovered or whatever, or product, or I love watching Shark Tank. You'll see people that you're like, man, that's super clever. But the percentage of people that do that has to be super small. Most people's ideas or businesses or whatever it is some rendition of something that they've seen. They like, if we take my kids for example, Emmy wanted to do a lemonade stand. Is this the first lemonade stand that a little girl has ever set up? Absolutely not. Have they been a staple in time? For some reason they have. And then from Emmy saying that that's what she wanted to do, that sparked some interest in Isaiah, that she wasn't going to go down the path of lemonade. She was going to go down the path of orange juice, and still have a stand, which most people are like that. If we use ourselves as an example, was Was, building race cars a new idea? No. Was building anything that we build really a new idea? Not really. We've had our own spin on some stuff and did it our way. And that's the conversation that I had with Emmy. And this is true. I sat her down, and I like lemonade better than I like orange juice. I love lemonade. So that was the conversation that I had with my daughter. I was like, I understand that you have some fierce competition here. But I like lemonade better than I like orange juice. And it was so funny, that little, I said a lot of other things that I thought were really awesome. But the thing that got her up out of her little ball was when I told her that I liked lemonade better than I liked orange juice. And she got up and she ran across the room and screaming that Daddy likes lemonade more than he likes orange juice. And again, it made me think of how real life is no different than that. We all have ideas and things, and like I said, it's kind of probably a rendition of somebody else's that you've seen before. And then you go and you make it your own, however that looks. And that's exactly what my daughters were doing. They were making the idea of the lemonade stand their own, the idea of the orange juice stand their own. And it's just human nature. Like what I've really learned in our 6 years, almost 7 now, of doing this is, man, most things that we do, they're not unique. Most of the things we sell are brackets with holes in them. But there are brackets with holes in them, and you could buy those brackets with holes in them from somebody else, but you choose to buy them from us. And I believe a lot of that is because of our experience on the racetrack. But you buy them from us because they're ours. And there's certain businesses or people that you relate to with more. We have never been a company that, I don't necessarily care what other companies are doing. Like I honestly, for me, and this is 100% true, you can probably ask people that are in contact with me personally. Most businesses that are like ours, I'm their 100% biggest fan, man. I want everyone to succeed. There's plenty of this to go around, just like with my daughter and the lemonade stand and the orange juice stand. There's plenty of us to go around, and really just the two of them, they're not the most organized people. They couldn't handle all of the customers that were in our house anyway. Some of our customers are a little loud. We got Brixton that's almost 1, but he's 10 months, but he's walking. He's a little bit of a crazy customer, a lot to handle. So whatever stand that he picked to go to was, they were going to have their hands full. So people were going to have to go to the other one. And in life, man, it's no different. So, if you have an idea or a business or whatever that is, man, go after it, do it. The reason that people will choose to go with you is, there's probably some innovation, there's some things that are there, but at the end of the day, it's because they like you. And there's some people, and I've learned this so well over our years here, is that some people you're just not going to jive with, and that's cool, man. I'm not saying to meanly send them down the road, but they can go do business with someone else, get a similar product, and they can be super happy through their interactions. They jive better with that other person. And at the end of the day, for what we do, for what maybe you're doing, there's probably a lot of other people that do something similar. Man, lean on those people. I think what probably most people don't realize is a lot of the guys that are quote unquote in this business that have bigger shops, man, I talk to them quite a bit, we're friends, because we're similar minded people. I love bouncing ideas off those guys. They're just trusted. It's awesome. And that's the relationships that I want to have with my competitors is, a relationship of fun, and there's a lot of mutual respect there. Which, obviously we appreciate. And again, not to downsize it, but, we're making a lot of brackets with just holes in them. And, we want to move on from that, which we're working on making our website different and better, offering more products and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, competition's good. and especially friendly competition, and people can take that different ways, stuff like that. But just remember, if it's something that you want to do, do it, man. And at the end of the day, there's people that may like lemonade better than they like orange juice. Have a good one, man. Take over the world. We appreciate you. See ya.